This is Paul Meadors with the Clovis Sports Report. I'm here with Austin Kemp. Don't let the Buchanan gear fool you. No, we're being impartial here. We're talking about the big Buchanan 45-21 win over Clovis West. So, yeah, we kind of expected maybe a low-scoring game, maybe in the 20s. Maybe like a 28-14 kind of game. So,
right.
I mean, what impressed you about this game, especially with Buchanan's offense putting 45 points up there? But we can talk about this performance by Buchanan.
So coming into the game, I wasn't expecting, or I didn't know what to expect with this Buchanan offense. We didn't really know who was going to start at quarterback because we saw DJ Stevenson last week against Central go down. Ian Kirby came in and played pretty well. And then we found out today it would be Kirby, and he had the offense going very well. They scored 17 in the first half. One was a drop pass that would have been an 80-yard touchdown. And then they lit it up in the second half. And then we can't go without mention of Kendall Milton adding, I think, 4 scores tonight.
He had 3. He had 2. He had a 47-yard rushing touchdown early in the third quarter. He had 2 67-yard touchdowns, a pass over the middle, and then a run where he got the edge on the right side. Took it down there.
Right, and a big part of Buchanan's success tonight, I thought, was Ian Kirby hit some throws early, and he continued to deliver the ball on time, on target, where it needed to be, and that kind of backed the safeties up a little bit. It opened up the field, and the field just got bigger for the defense to defend. And when that happens and you have a 5-star running back at the high school level, you're not going to have that much success on defense.
Yeah, absolutely. And we've been impressed with Kirby. Got brought up from the JV team just a couple weeks ago. Obviously didn't expect to play against Central. Was thrown in there and had a couple jittery moments, but we were impressed with a couple throws. And he came out here and he just had command of the offense. He made some more great throws. Like you said, there was one touchdown that was dropped.
Yep. And there was another one back in this corner that was dropped. So
another one that was dropped as well. I think they scored on a touchdown run on that drive. But yeah, he really impressed with his patience, his accuracy, his command of the offense. So I think they got to go with him the rest of the way, don't you think?
It would be really hard not to. And the more reps he gets at the varsity level, the better he's going to get too. And then I think you can't go without mentioning this was Buchanan's season high for total points in a game, which was 45. I know they've put a difficult schedule, but still 45 points season high with Ian Kirby at quarterback.
And Kendall Milton, we've been waiting this for a long time. You missed those games in the middle of the season. In Central, he had a 23-yard touchdown, I believe. Had about 89 yards rushing. But in this game, he really showed why he's a 5-star recruit. I mean, he was pretty impressive in that second half.
Yeah, and it's good to see him healthy. And what just kind of confirms he is healthy, too, is he got some snaps on defense, rushing the passer, coming off the edge, kind of creating some havoc. So I think Kendall Milton is ready to go the rest of the year, and I don't think that's a good thing for the rest of the Valley.
No. And on Clovis West side, they scored 21 points. They came out starting David Piero. Bradley Centaway, their starting cornerback, their senior, got hurt last week. David Piero, did a great job coming in last week in the big win against Clovis North. He started this game, and then they brought Centaway in for the maybe midway through the first quarter.
Midway through the first.
Yeah, came in through 3 touchdowns. Centaway's a gamer. He had a little rib injury, I believe. That knocked him out. But Centaway's impressive. But what do you think about Clovis West tonight?
I thought there was times throughout this game I was watching it, and I thought to myself, I think Bradley Centaway is maybe having his best game of the season. He was making throws. He was kind of taking what the defense gave him all the way down the field. And then maybe 2 throws on the night, 2 bad interceptions. Yeah. But outside of that, he was finding the open guy and getting it to him. And it was nice to see these receivers, and they got a handful of them make plays and get the ball and get these opportunities. If Clovis West can kind of take care of the ball a little bit better, this game's obviously going to be closer. But I was a little bit surprised that they weren't able to get kind of Brandon Wafer going tonight. The running game was non-existent.
Yeah, non-existent. Well, I mean, that's a testament to Buchanan's defense as well. And David Piero is an electric athlete. I mean, he probably caught between 10 to 12 passes
10 to
tonight.
12, yep.
Yeah. So, I mean, Piero's a great athlete. You line him up in a slot, you could give him the ball on a little motion deal. But, Clovis West, coming off that great win against Clovis North, they're a team that's going to try to grind it out a little bit.
Yep.
They scored on a couple pick sixes last week, so you knew that they would have to have a play like that to beat a top team like Buchanan.
Right, and it was unfortunate, but they had a couple injuries throughout the game, and then when you're playing a team like Buchanan, who's highly ranked, that's just going to create even more holes on your team.
Yeah.
We saw stud linebacker Mateo Morales go down.
He went out on that Kendall Milton
Right.
47-yard touchdown run
Right.
early in the third quarter.
Yeah, and then after he went out, the kind of floodgates opened in the middle of that defense, and then their right tackle, I do not know his name, but he also went out.
Yeah.
So you can't have injuries, and they're already kind of banged up. So we'll see if they can kind of get through that the rest of the year.
Yeah. So Buchanan improves to 4-3 on the year, and Clovis West falls to 3-4 on the year. It was a fun evening. Got a little chilly tonight, a little bit colder than we
That's why I had
thought.
to bring out my jacket.
Yeah, the Buchanan jacket.
Yes.
I got my Traver football jacket on tonight. But yeah, so a lot of fun watching this football game tonight between Buchanan and Clovis West. And for Austin Kemp, Meadors, Clovis Sports Report, have a good night.
Thank you.